Alright, fellow Sentai fans, time to the next episode of the day, which is Terror, Eaten in an Instant. Several boys are charming a fat boy named Momoro, they call Minnesota Fatso, stuck clinging to a tree as he tries to get an airplane stuck in it until they run off. When a boy shows up to ask why he's up there and to come down. The branch breaks and the fat boy falls into Boy, with the kid's torment continuing. Boy wonders what is with the nickname, and Momoro proclaims he was born in Minnesota and he's fat. Boy wonders if he's upset by the nickname, but the boy states that to his parents, being fat is a sign of happiness and he shouldn't be mad about it. Momoro's parents show up to pick him up. Surprising boys, they take him to dinner for saving their son and making sure he didn't get hurt. The mother compliments the soul reuniry, while Momoro, the curry is, the family continue to add on food to their bill. Boy watches as he witnesses the family devour everything in front of him as he takes his time with some curry. However, the feast is being watched by Bulkback on the moon, becoming hungry as Toppat tries to take the telescope from him, ignored by Pandora as she faints from dizziness. When Toppat asks what the matter is, the witch proclaims she ate too much after 170 million years sleeping, and she's already gained 10 pounds. Pandora says she's still pretty, but the vampire states he's wearing his glasses as she becomes intrigued by Bookback and the telescope seeing the fat family eating like pigs. Momoro proclaims it's great to eat together as his father states it's hard to get a day off as a greengrocer. It's tough to take Momoro on a trip or to the amusement park so they can just eat together. Momoro states most of his friends can't dine with their families, thus they're lucky to do this. Boy sees this as a family bond. Yet on the moon, Pandora complains she's trying to cut back, and yet they're taking enjoyment from eating as she storms to Pleppercon, with Toadback and Bookback watching. Pandora asks Pleppercon if he was working on Dora's Circe to awaken it, yet Pleppercon claims it was a failure, not good at all. In her master's rage, he decides to oblige as she gets dizzy from thinking about food. Within moments, Dora's Circe, a hungry pig monster, appears ready to eat as both Pandora and Pleppercon regret their decision. At the greengrocer, Momoro's father works sad. The customers complain that he's at lunch as usual, and so they once again prepare to eat together as a family. As they start dividing their meals, Dora Circe steals Momoro's meal as he starts the family arguing about who took what food before taking his mother's soup, making her suspect her husband. This complains the two are ruining their good time as Dora Circe steals his meal, making wonder who stole his hamburger steak. As the trio argue, Dora Circe proclaims it's still hungry and leaves as they break out fighting. The customers wonder what's going on as they throw their china towards them. As they leave, the pig monster enters the grocery store and devours it before going on a rampage. On the moon, Pandora proclaims family bonds aren't that tight after all, while Pleppercon sighs that he can't believe this how his art is appreciated. Later, Momoro falls on the bench depressed as Boy comes by, noticing the boy has lost weight due to not eating for the last 3 days. He is so hungry that his pants are loose, and his family bond is also gone as he cries to Boy. At the grocer, Momoro's parents try to clean up Dora Circe's rampage, complaining about where their food is and trying to find something to eat. Boy reveals his hamburger from Momoro, but vanishes before he can eat it. Dora Circe proceeds to steal it, proclaims it as Momoro claims Boy stole it. The Georger claims he didn't as Boy keeps crying. The knight wonders what's happening as the monster continues to eat. At the temple, Boy reveals he videotaped the footage of Momoro's family eating, showing their food vanishing. Genki tells Boy to play the footage frame by frame, showing the food being stripped away from the camera while Dora Circe pops in, making him too quick to catch. Goshi decides to look up the Dora monster and claims it as the Circe monster, a creature created by Circe in Greece, stealing food from a king and a prince until the two mistrust each other and their kingdom destroyed. Genki declares that Pandora must be trying to destroy all happy families through this. However, Goshi reveals that Circe was destroyed by the legendary cattle of the Odyssey alongside the herb Molly given by the Olympian god Hermes. Boy wants where the Molly is, but makes Dora Circe continuing his rampage, forcing the Jew Rangers to go after it. Dora Circe continues his rampage eating every restaurant out of everything they have while causing fights before taking a rest on a roof being full. The Jew Rangers show up to prevent Dora Circe from causing any more destruction of happiness and causing panic. When Boy calls it worse than a pig, the monster takes offense and dive bombs them, shooting wind from his nose, forcing them to transform. Cersei thrashes through them before sucking the saber daggers and Terra Arrow, eating them. Hizumi does the same with the Tri-Slanch Mothbreaker, even the Ryugeki sword before smashing Tyranno Ranger's side. Before he can finish them, the strange man shoots golf balls towards Door Cersei, two of them launching in its snap preventing it from breathing. The door monsters struggle as the strange pointy-eared man spins his club, swirling the world and the Georangers with it. The Georangers land in a mushroom forest. In a mushroom-filled forest, a strange music plays in the air, wondering where they are. The weird old man appears criticizing the Georangers for fighting Door Cersei without a plan. Mogeki asks who he is, the man removing his earbuds, asking what he said, angering Geki. The creature introduces himself as Gnome, which may realize is the fairy who lives in the woods. Dances the weird man doesn't look like a fairy, leans Gnome taking a mushroom and squishing it into a rock. He slaps the Tricera Ranger's head. When asking why he did it, Gnome says he only helped them because he's known Barza for a long time, but then asks them about their attitudes. Geki remembers that Gnome is a guardian of the woods, and can down believe he may have the molly, but he says they're not getting it for free since he's a natural-born meanie. That's why when a game against him, think of the molly. Placing hands together, Gnome makes a table filled with food appear out of thin air, surprising the team. His challenge? If they finish the entire meal, they get the molly, which then improves their due to being hungry already. Starting the challenge, the Zurangers devour the massive meal as fast as they can until they start falling. First Mei, then Goshi, Geki, and Dan, as Boy keeps going with the last one standing. Feeling full, Boy proclaims he will finish the meal for Mamoru's sake, until the last part of the meal appears, a carrot. Boy sleeps for food that makes him dizzy looking at it. Mei proclaims he has to for Mamoru, trying to force Tiger Ranger until he gives in, daring as fast as he can before falling down. With the food gone, Geki asks for the molly, but a new carrot appears on the platter, making Dan proclaim he's unfair, making Boy give up, thus entering their battle for the molly. However, Gnome turns into his true form, telling them not to give up and look at the table as the carrot turns into the molly, as he congratulates Boy and moved by his courage to passion help Mamoru. Telling the team to feed the vegetable to Door Cersei, he returns them to the real world. Meanwhile, the city is in uproar as Door Cersei keeps eating everything, with police and even swordsmen pursuing the pig creature. As they search, Door Cersei finishes another meal behind some tanks, but is alerted when Geki tells him they have something tasty for it, making it search around until it sees the team holding up food, offering it to the Dora monster. Wanting to eat it, Juju throw them all down one by one until Geki tells Boy to send down the molly sandwich, throwing it into his mouth until it explodes, spitting out various food and the team's weapons before scrunching up into hunger. But Dora bears to turn Door Cersei into a giant, but gets so tired from her diet that she can't throw the staff, leading the Dora monster to take a barrage of weapons until it's finally destroyed by the howling cannon, with Boy thinking Gnome. The Georangers return to Mamoru's family during a family meal, where his father thanks the team and Mamoru offers food, but the Georanger can't join due to still being full from Gnome. The father offers Boy a seat as he's thrown to Mamoru's mother, just as she shows off a carrot, making him faint as they leave. Wow. So let's take a look at the notes surrounding this episode. When the kids are tormenting the fat boy at the start, they call him Minnesota Fatso, in reference to famed Professor Rudolph Wanderon, also known by his nickname Minnesota Fats. So I think this episode is kind of interesting, and yeah, of course I don't like the fact that those kids tormented Mamoru at the beginning, but whatever. But hey, at least, Mamoru got, but, well, actually I know what I can add to that, so yeah, anyway. So overall, I give Terror, Eaten in an Instant, 4 Megazords out of 5. Anyway, tune in by this week to the final episode of the day. Run, Prince of the Eggs. So until then, in the words of Zordon, may the power protect you.